This is not just an Elden Ring stream. We still play Hearthstone back today. First day of the new season. But we're doing something different. We're going to be doing something different for a little while. So I wanted to explain it before we get into games here. Basically, for this legend climb, I've made 9 decks, one with each class. Some of the better decks for each class, maybe not the top or optimal deck, but pretty close to for each of these things. And I'm going to be playing through all 9 of these decks, trying to hit legend. But the catch is that chat is going to be able to screw me over throughout the process. So, got this little thing down here. You're going to be able to spend your shards, which if you're watching on YouTube, those are the channel points that we've got here on Twitch. Spend your shards to change cards in these decks, and also force me to play any deck that you want. So 5,000 shards, you'll be able to change one card in one of these decks, which, you know, isn't going to have that big of an impact, but I know a lot of people have a lot of shards, and this is really going to screw me up. They might be putting in like an angry chicken or something equally awful. And then at some point, we probably end up with at least one really terrible deck. And then 10,000 shards is going to force me to play a game with that deck. And I'm going to be trying to hit legend for as long as I can stand it. So I'm either going to do this until I hit legend or until I give up, because chat has completely screwed me over. Now, this does include like subs and donations and stuff. I'm really not looking for people to go out of their way to do any of that. But I know some people are going to be subscribing, resubscribing. I figured I'd toss that in as a little reward for this climb. The only other rule with this whole thing is every time I get to a new, not rank, but tier, whatever, so bronze, silver, gold, that kind of thing. So when I hit silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, I'm going to get to change one card of my choice, so I can change it back to something good. So, with all that being said, let's queue up, starting with Control Hunter. Something I haven't played in a while. Let me grab the screenshot for this. Here's what we're running. So this is the version of Control Hunter that we're going with. Not really sure that this is the best version or anything like that, but what the hell, let's try it, right? We got the Violet Teachers, Faceless. I think I actually was wanting to drop Violet Teachers if I can remember correctly, but whatever, let's rock this. So, love all that. Jaime, no thank you. Okay, going to save the tracking for Pyro. Gotta say, it feels weird being back. It's only been like 5 days or something like that, but boy, it's noticeable. So I think here I'm just gonna go Explosive Trap. We've got coin. He can't Argus anything out. I'm not really worried if he Shattered Sun drops in that. You kill the Shattered Sun, that's at 1 health. You kill it with the Pyro later. Yeah, there we go. It's going to end up being worth for us. We can just Pyro track and claim the board. Easy peasy. And we'll go Senjin here. Yeah. Kaz. Asking for the deck. Sure, I can grab, I'll grab the deck code after this game.
Do you need a blessing?
So I actually don't have this one on hand here. This version of it anyway. I like Senjin. Gotta think it's Senjin. Like, we can kill this with the Pyro proc, but we're gonna kill ourselves, so it's just gonna be worth it to trade anyway, I think. No way to kill them both. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Yeah, not sure when or how early people are going to start screwing us over as far as this climb goes, substituting cards and whatnot. But I feel like we got a bit of a buffer to make this whole thing work, at least. Now this is a tough one. You can Pyro Animal Companion. It kills the abusive, but you're going to end up hurting the companion. Or you can Freezing Trap. Freezing Trap is so good if you can snipe the Doomguard with it. I think I'm just going to Animal Companion. 2 out of the 3 options are very good. That one not included. It's fine, right? You get the trade, you get to make the clear. But the other 2 having 4 health, you'd probably get to make a nice trade there.
Do you need a blessing?
Very interesting. I really wish I could pop this and then do the proc. Hey, what's up, Mika? Welcome back. Let's go face, do another Animal Companion and wipe this out, or I can just make the hit. I think I'm just gonna trade. And then I'm gonna go Buzzard Animal Companion, see what we draw. Go ahead and do that. It's gonna give us a lot of initiative on board. He's not gonna be able to make that hit. We don't have a beast to draw off of immediately with that. Only issue is if this gets picked up and then he's got a Doomguard. You know, you kind of wish you'd hit that, but you'd have the second half if you made the Huffer trade anyway. And we've got a Hunter's Mark. So high main, you're drawing off of, and I think it's just going to be the play, and then you go ahead and make this bump. And not bad. I mean, they're playing for board control anyway, generally. But this definitely keeps them from setting everything face. Okay. Boy, you can almost pop this. I'm considering a deadly shot here. Everything but the Golem's great. See, I mean, he's threatening 9. It's not that crazy for him to get like a Doomguard and an Abusive or Doomguard Soulfire or something. So I don't want to like push 8 damage to face and try to race or anything like that. But deadly shot on either of these is great, and then you hit the other one with high main. Lovely. Yeah, not even bad if he makes that hit.
My shield for Argus.
Okay. Well, we get draws from the Buzzard, so that's fine. I think I want to tracking for Unleash. There it is. Make sure we don't fatigue ourselves somehow. Alright, so it is not like some immediate lethal. But we can go ahead. Set ourselves up to kill him.
Why do you call?
The light protects me.
Yeah, we're good. Alright. Starting with a win. Okay, I will grab that deck code for you, Kaz. So what are we looking at? Small jump. Because I imagine we're going to hit silver pretty soon. Be able to replace one card if somebody is going to go ahead and change something. And yeah, if anyone wants to... what do you call it? See the deck lists so they can specifically target a card. Can definitely let me know. Alright, deck list is here.
Rexa versus Troll.
Alright, Shaman.
Let the hunt begin.
I think both of these are worth a keep. Ascension can be good if it's aggro. Especially without coin, I don't want to keep it. Lots of good like 3 and less cost stuff. I like Unleash, I like the bow, I like Animal Companion. And then even like Pyro with Trap, stuff like that. All really good. This guy is maybe just completely AFK. Okay, he's back. Let's see if we can get a glimpse as to what this guy's running. Do we get a quick Squire? Anything? Do we get a card? Okay. We'll just go ahead and run the Juggler out. Got decent follow-up on 3 and 4. Alright, another very long turn 2. I don't know what's up with this. Super long mulligan, super long turns. I don't know. Feels like this guy's messing with us. It's just a totem, my guy. Can we snipe it at least? Nice. Oh, give me just 1 second here. There, now we get to take a while. I think I got a package here or something. Okay. So, Farsight looks like it's some kind of control shaman. Really good matchup for us. Right, hero power against this is just so crazy. Got an ancestral or something? This is interesting. Do you have more to, wow. No matter what, it's a full clear. Very impressive. We can faceless it. Honestly, explosive is not that bad either. With hero power, chipping away at this It's pretty decent. This Faceless is going to be huge, though. I'm actually going to go ahead and start doing this. Oh, one sec. Alright, some cat litter. Yeah, like I was trying to say. I was going to save the tracking in case we can't combo with the pyro. I know most stuff that they're going to be running is not going to be like 1 health or anything. But we just got really nice follow-up. Like if he's going to drop a Cairn or something, you Faceless freezing. Might even Faceless hero power, Faceless freezing. Yeah, there are other good Faceless targets. It's nice with Deadly Shot. Let's go ahead and do that. That's the other nice thing about holding tracking. There's a lot of like really, oh that's annoying, worrisome combos that they can drop with this kind of list, and so it's nice to be able to kind of adapt what you want with the tracking here. So like here, you know, a Hunter's Mark would be great, potentially. But I probably wouldn't have grabbed that right off the bat. Maybe a Hyena. Oh, Buzzard. Yeah, gotta be Buzzard. The draw is just so good here. It's a bit of a shame, like, he's setting this all up to get Thalnos picked up. Actually, just gonna go ahead and do that. This will get picked up. But he's gotta go ahead and start hitting things. Both Lightning Storms down. Yeah, I'd rather put him into like trade mode. Pyro comes a little too late. So we can throw all 3 in there and then Deadly Shot. I think that's going to be our play. And then we'll see what comes after. Yeah, I am going to do that. As much as I would love to just hero power every single turn, I really can't. Can't just let him keep swinging face with that. This could be okay though, yes. Should be okay. Gotta get a Hunter's Mark, right? Or tracking into one, I guess. There we go. I think we want to tracking for another Hunter's Mark, but probably want to teach her first. So let's do it like this.
I'm ready to learn.
That's incredible.
I'm ready to learn.
Oh, then we don't get to spawn the other one. It's fine. We'll send 3 to face. Don't care about him drawing. There's a chance he plops down something else big, but even at this point, if he's got like a Earth Elemental or something, alright, I guess he can Pyro. Still like 4 turns of hero power. Probably just wins. You played Giant Mage. I have played Giant Mage, yeah. Yeah, a decent number of times, actually. I guess I'll just stick with this for now. Yeah, I'll go until we lose with this, then change decks up, something like that. Yeah, I've played a bunch of different variations of Giant Mage. There was a bit of a stretch where people are recommending them. Some with Mountain Giant, some just Molten. Control Mage is... I don't think it's like the strongest deck out there. It's alright, but very flexible. Okay. Very much like Explosive, but... really want a Pyro. Purely Ironic Spectating. Love to see it. I think we'll go Freezing here. Hero Power, it doesn't really do anything against Zoo. Explosive, I would have considered, but, you know, Zoo, everybody knows, has the ability to go wide very easily. So I think I'll probably get more value out of Explosive Trap in coming turns. Yeah. We have to go ahead and make this hit, potentially do that to get another charge.
For the crusade!
It's a little nasty. I probably hit. No. Hard to say. If you hit, you're losing the charge. Explosive clears, you push some damage. He's got a 4-mana juggler, but you can follow up with that on 5. Yeah, I think it is the line. I really don't love it, but this also prevents, well, it doesn't really prevent, but one thing to worry about with Explosive is Argus pushing things out of range. I really don't have to worry about that here because they're both on 1, so.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Another bow. I can't just equip a bow and start smacking stuff and be satisfied with it. I think I have to Buzzard Animal Companion. Very high chance that he just buffs something into a Harrison. The draw for this is nice, and this could potentially be good. Leok, better than Huffer, most likely. But yeah, I think Misha is the top choice there. Almost always against you. Not really a top choice, top option, I guess. Arcane Golem, this is interesting. Not sure that we can take advantage of the extra mana, unfortunately. Maybe, I mean, I guess with these two it's not too bad. Yeah. Right, you bow, hit the Amani. Or do you? Because you can hit the Golem too. You drop to 10. Being at 10 is not like that big of a deal. Sanjin trades favorably on board, but he's got 2 draws is the problem. I maybe do still bow this. You don't have any other good way of dealing with it, and then you could buff this into the Sanjin. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is still going to end up being better. It's not great for us. If this is a Doomguard, I think we just lose. Okay. But yeah, at least if he taps into a Doomguard, he can't play it this turn.
Why do you call?
Do you need a blessing?
Okay, not too bad. Winnable, winnable. Wow, getting the buff on that though. Sad. Dex is back, it's true. And so is Mordhorst. So I think we want a Juggler, Teacher, Hunter's Mark. You want a Hunter's Mark this, which means... Are we swinging face there or dude there? Dude there, preserve the health, or preserve the health on us and we potentially make the trade.
I wonder.
Okay, no, you...
I hunt alone.
I don't think it really matters.
I hunt alone. I hunt alone.
Let's do this.
Put this apple on your head.
I move quickly.
Pay attention, class.
Hunt alone.
I think that's fine. I don't think there's really a difference between being on 8 and 9. The only difference I could think between 1 and 2 is like a Mortal Coil, right? Because he's going to be able to kill it. Well, I guess Juggler, that's another potential issue there. But yeah, we're actually looking okay here. Depending on what that is. Is it playable? Oh, okay. But he used the other Soulfire, he needs a Doomguard, we need a Taunt. 3, 6, 7 there. Taunt. Taunt. Fuck. You're dead to a Doomguard anyway. I actually think Juggler's better than Faceless, and I think you do this.
Put this apple on your head.
And you just get to have fun and pray that there's no Doomguard. He's got 2 draws at it. Well, this guy runs Arcane Golem too, so he might run 2 of them. Wow! Talk about luck. That put us to silver? Puts us to silver. Nobody's even given us any shit card changes, so... Yeah, if you guys have banked up your shards, feel free to... I gotta give you guys some way to spend them. We've got the chat deck you can add cards to, but... They can change cards on this ladder climb. Maybe if we win this one, I'll just change decks up anyway. Just so we can see some new stuff. It always feels wrong to change a deck while you're on a win streak, though. It feels like disrespectful to the deck, you know? I think I will keep the bow. Faceless is really good in this matchup. But I don't know that I keep it. I don't think so. I'm actually not sure. I haven't played very much with Faceless. He's like a recent addition to this deck. I think something like this is going to be better. I don't need to save tracking. I'm probably tracking 1 and then just 2, 3, 4. Yeah, unless we got another Juggler there, and then I would coin a Juggler. Another Deadly Shot's going to be huge here, though. Wow, really? We got to coin a Deadly Shot? I think so. Sad. Yeah. Yeah, nothing else that's gonna make sense. Well, innervate for a coin. Gross. Okay, we're definitely... Okay, and we do draw. We're definitely gonna smack this thing. Not sure how we're gonna deal with the second half. It'd be nice to juggle it. We could also just throw down Ascension. But there's even a chance I just swing and hit it. The other thing here, this isolates a deadly shot to that. I think his Violet Teacher is a lot more valuable than mine, so hitting and deadly shot is not that bad. Also, the fact that we see Violet Teacher means that there's unlikely to be many other big targets in this deck. Probably Drew to the Claw is going to be the other biggest. But Violet Teacher has the potential to really snowball out of control. I'd rather just get rid of it. And yeah, like he's suddenly a little bit behind, it looks like. 7 mana though. I guess a lore. He's also probably got a lore. Yeah. We'll do our own teacher. Maybe these explosive trap. Probably not that good.
Shields up.
Interesting. He hitting it for 3? Wow, he's investing a ton to kill that. That seems like it just cannot be right. I refuse to believe that's correct. I'm fine with it, but yeah, that can't be right. It's like, you know, Violet Teacher is like, okay, it does have a rag. Yeah, Violet Teacher's like super good in his list, but not so much in ours. It's just kind of good in ours. Still gotta do this. And I think we do that as well. Come on, Rag. Nice. Nice. This is easily the best faceless value I've gotten since putting it in the deck. I could try to save the freezing for something that's a little more calculated, I guess you could say. But, you know, the hero power previously, I don't think is that useful. I'm not necessarily sure I want it on a pyro proc anyway. Like, here I just want, like, Hyena or something. Another freezing trap, maybe? These two are really only great together. This is going to be better in the matchup. See, the only worry with running both of these out, I guess it's not the only worry. The one worry is that you're going to double proc on a trap. The other is if you get a spell power swipe, it kills them both. And we still have Hunter's Marks, so I'm going to save one. I don't want an explosive. And it's really mostly for Great Shot. For Hunter's Mark. Just so I have a... I don't know what you call it. It's not a proc. Activator? I don't know. It's not even really an activator. A way to kill stuff. Okay. It's unfortunate. It's interesting though that he's got one of those in his hand now. I think we still want a companion here just for the... See, this is where it starts to get annoying. I don't want to run out the other trap. Maybe I just give up on the Hunter's Mark plan. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. He's got one more that he's probably going to want to charge in. Again, if I get a Huffer there, it's just so bad. The others are potentially bad. He's used one Wrath. And he's got like a Charger that could kill any of these anyway. Yeah, I'd rather he just does that. And even deal with that. Perfect. And now we can Companion. And hopefully get a high main draw. It's not a high main draw.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, I don't want to freezing that.
Where shall I start?
Okay. Damn. Not great. I think Explosive is fine here, though. I don't even want to swing here, because it gives him, like, a way through. See, he's going to hit, potentially hit, or hit, and the Explosive. Yeah, let's just do that. I think he's probably... Or like, he would be able to get too advantageous of a pickup from freezing. Obviously, either of these I'd be okay with, even though you get the draw again. 7 mana Drake I could live with. He's used both Savage Roars, so I'm actually a little surprised to see this, but... And now that he has this Explosive, he's going to take more damage. Unleash, unleash. So what happens? He attacks in, I take 13 damage, right? See, the Explosive goes off before Freezing Trap, so you can still put it, right? Because then he attacks. But does it do anything? It prevents damage in the interim, but like he's on 10 mana. So like, even if, best case, he attacks with Sylvanas, gets picked up, he just plays it again. So I think you actually still wait a turn. You try to take the 13.
I wonder.
At most, he's got like 20, I think. God, it's so bad. I don't know how we win. I mean, I don't think we do. Like, even an Unleashed to draw a whole bunch here. I don't think it helps. So we don't really have AoE. Like, the best AoE in the deck is like Pyro, Explosive Trap. We can't even do that. Yeah. Very dead. Alright, well. There we go. We played it until we lost anyway. Let's go to something a bit different. Let's do this mid-range Shaman. I don't get to play... Well, I guess I get to play whatever I want. I don't tend to play a ton of Shaman. This list is, you know, close to normal, I'll say. I like my Nat Pagel in here.
Let's have some fun.
For Doomhammer.
Don't think you can keep Mana Tide. Farseers may be okay on 3. If we're tossing 2 things back and we got a Loot Hoarder, like you really want Earthshock, Lightning Bolt. I think because we've got those and 2 more, I'm cool with this. Yeah, the Axe is good. There's the Earthshock. Like it. Play Squire. Love it. Love it. We're all happy here on this blessed day. Yeah, I kinda suspected. I mean, it's the first day of Hearthstone in a little while. And, first day with this new concept of, you guys being able to swap out the cards that we're going to have for the ladder climb. I did expect that this was going to be that we're probably not going to see a lot of changes here. I'm debating axe here, and I think it's actually correct, even with the overload and you hit. So we'll see if we get any swaps by the end of the day, but I'm guessing we do that. We throw it up on YouTube. Hopefully a few people who didn't catch this stream then get to see the potential of screwing us over. I love Nat Pagel, but we can hit and loot hoarder or try to get the Farseer down. I like loot hoarder here. It's very important that you get Lightning Storm in this matchup. So the fact that it trades favorably on board, it's shit against Argus. Trades favorably on board and lets us draw closer to Lightning Storm, I think makes it the play. Okay, it is going to make the hit. Now, obviously, Hex is best used against a Doomguard. But we can kill this, Hex that, and if we want, coin out a body like Pagel. And I think that that's what I want to do. There's not like a super high chance that he has a Doomguard. Obviously, it's possible. But I think if we play scared around Doomguard, it's going to be more detrimental than anything. Whereas if we get this out, we have something we can buff with the Flame Tongue. Like, we could play those two. And even if he plays it, maybe he's a little scared of Pagel. I think it's right for him to go face. If he does, what? Don't you dare. Okay, okay. Yeah, Pagel's still gonna be a champ here. Gonna draw his cards. There's our Lightning Storm. Look at this shit. Which I think we actually play. I think we Lightning Storm Flame Tongue. It's gonna overload us by 2. We can heal up after. What other plays do we have? Yeah, what's up, Flash Git? Good to see you. True to your word, you're back again today. Love to see it. I'm real tempted to do Thalanos here. We don't need to push the damage. Same thing, you can draw deeper into either a Hex or the other Lightning Storm if he happens to go wide. This is looking like a Doomguard, isn't it? No. But now we can plop this down as well on 2 targets, and that was really the deciding factor here. So we do this, ended up sleeping till like almost 4. Well, what time did you... Guess we could also Rock Biter, so we can take both out. You know, I hadn't even considered that. No, I'm still gonna do this in Hero Power, I think. But let's see what we draw. Not bad. Do I bonk? I think I bonk. Bonk before it's buffed. About 8:30 a.m. by the time you get to bed. Man, felt like I was up late when it was, well, I actually went to bed a bit later, but got off stream at like 1:30 or whatever. Okay, not so bad. Lightning Storm does work here. We get to heal out. Nat Pagel, greatest card in the game. I assume nobody was doubting the power of it, and we get it to some Doomhammer damage after this even. Potentially. I mean, it's 10 damage a burst, and we can keep swinging face, or we can go like Cairn or whatever. Hit 6 months profit though before the end of February. So you might set a new record this year. 6 months profit. Now explain exactly what you mean by that. Does that mean... Okay, we're gonna silence this. And then we're gonna do hammer. Set up for some dope shit. Put him on the clock here. Does 6 months profit mean like that's 6 months like pay that you made in profit, or are you talking 6 straight months where you made profit? Because both of those are very good. Oh, Silence and Peggle. He knows. He knows the power of Nat Peggle. But now he knows the power of Doomhammer Rockblighter as well. Of your projected profit, targets for the year. Okay, so how do you set your targets, I guess? I shouldn't assume. Do you set it like, here's my living expenses plus like a goal type thing? Because yeah, if after, well, I guess it's only 2 months, it's not even 3 months. If after 2 months you're hitting 6 months, gotta say it's pretty good. And if I was to read into things a little bit for how things are likely to go moving forward, I think you're in a good spot if you're already kind of riding the trend up. Yeah, I like that. I think you're in a good spot. Loot Hoarder, Flame Tongue. I feel like Flame Tongue is not good because you can just hero power or wrath the Loot Hoarder. It's really nice if you can buff small things, but it's just unlikely to survive. I actually think this matchup is gonna be pretty tough. Might have to lean on like Hex and getting into some of these bigger bodies. Okay, we end up with the Flame Tongue anyway. Boy. Do you Loot Hoarder or do you Stormforged? Because the Overload doesn't hurt if you drop another 2, but I guess it's effectively the same. If you play this into that, the only problem is if you're doing this next turn. I guess, right? If you're doing that next turn and it locks you out of Ascension, but you can also even play that or just hero power to ensure that you're not in trouble. There's no way he's actually thinking about hero power versus wild growth, is he? It's gotta be, yeah, gotta be wondering if he's gonna wrath versus hero power. Cause yeah, Flame Tongue, oh. We play the best card in the game, never mind. I was gonna say, Flame Tongue's kind of fine there because you can follow it up with a taunt. Suddenly you've got a 5/5 that can contest a Yeti and can't get swiped. Your living expenses are earned a year in advance. So 2021, you made your year's salary for 2022. Okay, I will finish reading that in a moment. What did I tell you about Nat Peggle? Did I tell you it's the best card in the game? Man, one more mana here would just be like... Because you can Hex and chill. We really have no idea about where he's at. The only thing that makes me like really want to Hex this, maybe not the only thing, the big thing is the fact that he coined this out. It either means he's got another 4-drop or that he's desperate to contest. So you could just play the Senjin. It's probably the play. You play the Senjin, you can probably clean this up after. I think that's got to be right. If you play something else big, you could Hex that, hit that with the axe, something like that. So you pay yourself in that lump sum each month. Gotcha. It remains what you call profit. Then you'll set your target for yourself based on that for the following year, usually about 15% more. Man, I love the way that you manage your money. This is actually really nice to listen to. It sucks that axe, both axe and lightning bolt lock you out of Cairn, but Cairn's not as good with silence potential Because I could Flame Tongue and then run in Peggle, but I actually think that this is going to be better. And then we can maybe Flame Tongue, push a lot of damage from this. Because if he silences that anyway, having a weak turn is not worth it. And then any extra money from Hypnosis. And it would give most of that to charity. Oh my god. You're just a great guy. It's nice too that you consider me a charity case. I do appreciate that. Have you ever read The Richest Man in Babylon? I have not. I don't even think I've heard of that. The book changed the way I look at money and made me sort my shit out. That's interesting. Now, I've heard of like a number of different books that that people go pretty nuts for, but not that one. I think I lightning bolt hit and then push damage with double flame tongue. Right. Right. And the other flame tongue should go here, I guess. I think that makes sense. Did I ever mention Nat Peggle's the best card in the game? My opinion, it's better than Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay, that's the one that I always hear about. Wow, this is great. Let's go to another deck. Man, having a lot of success here to kick off the season. A lot of times I feel like I play like a good deck to start the season when I'm really amped for it, and then I just get demolished game after game. Well, if we're getting real lucky, why don't we do some Tempo Mage? Probably also one of the weaker decks here. I don't think there's like one super strong deck, but and I based this off of, I believe it was Silent Storm's Tempo Mage, but I made some changes. Womb Raider 69, I have seen that before. But I figured Tempo Mage is better if I'm going to give you guys the option to use channel points to screw me over. I thought something like Freeze Mage was too dependent on having like every card to make up the deck. Whereas this, if you remove one or two cards or something, it's still very playable, you know. What's actually correct here? Mirror Entity is extremely good. I don't think Frostbolt's a good keep generally. It's kind of okay against Harvest Golem if you shoot ping. And then I'm also not sure about draws here. Arcane Intellect's kind of slow, and I really would love Kirin Tor. I think I'll throw it away, because I would still just drop that on 3. Okay. Mana Worm's nice. I'm comfortable. Yeah, drop that on 3. Maybe even coining it on 2. Ooh, yeah. Like if you Wild Growth, you coin that, then Arcane Intellect. Whew. It's Tempo, baby. Alright. Now what if we Mirror Entity a Harvest Golem? Are we happy, sad, indifferent? Because you can also coin the Arcane Intellect. You get the draw. I think we do this. Harvest Golem, you keep the pressure on. It's not great. But yeah, anything 4+, definitely worth it. That's a weak turn from him. We don't have a 4-drop, but if he plays, I think this is better. Again, keep up tempo. If he plays like a Yeti, we duplicate it, and then we fireball it, push 7 damage.
I must safeguard.
Ah, he does keep her. Lame. This guy's gonna safeguard the land. What a loser, dude. What do I do? So I can Frostbolt ping. I actually think he used 1 Wrath and 1 Keeper. I actually think it's worth keeping this alive, even though he probably just hero powers it. Reason being, 3 mana, he didn't have any turns before. He also takes some damage, or anything to play for 3 mana on turns before. Yeah, it takes the 3 damage, and we've got some burn here. Even here now, we make a favorable trade. I might, I think I have to play Drake. There's a good chance that the Drake gets swiped, but I think we do that. You would have held the mirror entity. I think it was correct to do it that way. I think in like obviously I would love to hit bigger stuff with the mirror entity,
Where shall I strike?
but I do feel like in this matchup it is like a complete necessity that you maintain that tempo the whole way. Do we apprentice with this? Only problem is like spell power swipe, but he's got to do it with Thalnos. Guess it's fine, and then you just have 1 leftover mana. Because you can also fireball ping. I think it's got to be that. I do generally play greedy. It's one of my downfalls. I don't know. You playing greedy? The guy who gave me Alarmabot Druid? Undefeated Alarmabot Druid, by the way. Yeah, the other thing I've seen... I actually think you Antonidas here, by the way. He's only got 1 silence left in the deck, and probably no way to deal 7 damage. You'd have to have another Force of Nature hero power hit. I don't even mind that. Shit, what was I just saying? Something greedy, Alarmabot, we win the game? I don't remember. Anyway, that was fun. Wow, and we're at gold. And nobody's screwed us over. What a day. Alright, we'll do another. See, this is going real nice and smooth now. My worry is that, well, maybe I shouldn't say it. I won't throw any names out. My worry is that some long-time viewer, somebody who's ranked up like 50,000 shards, the channel points, is just going to come in when I'm at like Diamond 5 and just nuke all my decks. But I feel like that's what makes it fun. Uh-oh. Do we have to break out the Wordle or something? This is, 2 times getting crazy. You wanted to give me an idea? Thanks. Give Satur an idea. Satur, are you telling me you can't think for yourself? That's... 1 game for 10k seems a little steep. So I thought about this. I knew somebody was going to say this. I thought about it. And I thought, you know, if you make it cheaper, like generally you're going to have 1 or 2 cards messed up or something like that. Yeah. 10,000 shards, you know, maybe should be less than changing a card. But the problem is, if 1 single deck just gets, like, completely, nuked to shit, people can just keep forcing me to play the same deck again and again and again. And if I'm going from Diamond 5 to Legend, that's way worse than changing 1 card. That is like, oh god, I don't even want to think about it. So in this matchup, Water Elemental is so good, and as much as you would love to get tempo, these games have to go long, so I think it's worth it to keep draw. I'll steal all your ideas and reap massive profits, and then keep them all for myself, like a proper American. It sounds about right. Take from the smarter than you, the Canadians. Yeah, keep all the money to yourself. Problem is, not all Canadians are made equal. If you want to take my ideas to make massive profit, you're choosing the wrong guy. You're choosing the guy who streams for like, on average, I don't know, what do I maybe make a day? 20 cents a day? Something like that. I actually just got my first Twitch payout ever. I finally broke the minimum threshold. It's like $100 US. So, yeah. Have fun with that. Start streaming a year later, make $100. Whew. Money's rolling in. Do I apprentice now or later? It dies the War Axe. Contests Acolyte. You can do that on 4, but really I want to do that on 4. I think you still get it out. I'll wait then. Okay, see, this is the I knew it was going to happen. It's going to get my hopes all up. And I want to encourage people to do it, but I don't want to encourage it too much because I actually know it's going to make me miserable. Alright, this is fine. Maybe mess with you majorly in Nax. Oh yeah, could do that too. But this is, just to be clear, I said it at the start, this is for this one ladder climb. I might do this again next season if it ends up being like fun, people enjoy it, or something similar, but this is not just going to be like on stream forever when I'm in Legends or something. Child labor is in Taiwan that out-earn you. I don't know how to keep this a joke without upsetting people. I was gonna say lucky bastards, but let's be real. Child labor stuff's really fucked up. We can't earn points that fast. I know some people, I can't look at how many points everybody has, but I know that some people have, I'll call it way too many points. Many tens of thousands. I can also open up gambles if people are desperate for points, but usually when I do that, just nobody guesses. You've got 18k? It's not bad. Not bad. I think Sakurasta's probably got like 50k or something. Actually, my parents watch a good amount of these streams. I'm also, I'm sure they've got way too many as well. Frostbolt, Ping, I don't know, like Arcane Missiles. Thing is, I need to do shit. I need this alive. But I also need Antonitis to do work.
Time runs out on me.
I don't want to do a risky, I'm gonna do it like this. I don't want to do like a risky Arcane Missiles. This freezes later, and you can use it the same turn with Antonitis. I'm not sure if Frostbolt Ping hit is better. That's fine. That's me sitting at 65k. Yeah, there we go. That's my dad at 65k. You can tell. I said it yesterday. But this just goes to prove my point. I have very supportive parents with whatever I do. But he's also one of the worst culprits for screwing me over on chat deck stuff sometimes. Or he's got the potential to. I think he actually ended up picking good cards the last time, if I remember correctly. I think my dad is responsible for Harrison, actually. Yeah, that's right. Boy. I'm gonna do it like this. Get the safe kill. Because 6 man is a turn where you can get Cairn and Sylvanas. Really, really good. It sucks if he brawls. This matchup's just gonna be hard no matter what. And I'm doing this like weird split between like, you know, saving stuff for Antonitis and not. You're getting a Sunwalker, not bad. Not too bad. Again, though, do I missiles? Do I ping? So if I ping, I can do this, but if I missiles, I potentially just get a hit. Let's missiles, and I'll see if I want to draw, or... Oh, it's just ideal. Don't think I want to send you. I think I do want to draw.
Justice shall prevail.
I don't want to heal this. But yeah, do I extend in the brawl or not? 7 damage a turn, I just don't know if it's enough. But what does he do to deal with this?
Time runs out on me.
I'm gonna do... Well, I guess I might as well just heal this. I'm gonna do this. I know this can die to execute, so that probably doesn't help that much. And I know Brawl's not great, but it's like a hero power Brawl. I think, though, if you don't push that out, and he's got like shield blocks and stuff, you're just not getting enough damage to win anyway. Just listen to the things you're saying about cards and pick ones you mentioned. Yeah, don't know a good card from a bad one. That's the best part of it. It ends up being like super fortunate for me. I'm very happy with cards like Harrison. But yeah, just it's like random chance based on what you picked. I find it hilarious. I think I still want to freeze his face. I just don't know. Do I take out the Taskmaster? He gets armor from it. I think you do. You hit. It does drop you to 1. But I want to draw. I can also hit ping and send that face. He gets 2 armor. But it's the same thing. You either hit. Sets up for like the whirlwind thing. Guess it's effectively the same.
What to do?
Of course.
Time runs out on me.
It's just like, are you playing around slam for that or something? I don't know. I'm not sure if one is like obviously better than the other. But I'm fairly confident that hitting face is better in case he's got a gore hell. Well, this list doesn't have Harrison. That's actually kind of sad. Now that's what you wish you'd hit with Mirror Entity, but it's okay. Little late. Little late. Now, do we just go ham? That's the question. I think the answer is yes. Brawl is like so good with his Karen, but again, 7 damage, he's been building up armor. I think you just say, you just have no respect for Brawl. Start sending shit. The Mirror Entity does potentially save us if he does go into a Brawl. Let's see. But yeah, I think I'm more playing around Shield Block than I am Brawl. I think he would have ran it out already if he had it. Looks like we're making good moves. Shield Slam. Okay. So we still ping that probably. He definitely doesn't have anything. Mana Worms, or it definitely doesn't have Brawl. Obviously, you can top deck it. It's like a 1 in 15. Mana Worm doesn't do that much for us right now, but Thalnos gives us draw. So we potentially get a spell to buff these later. I still think this is correct.
No time.
We've been so lucky today too. Uh-oh. How is this gonna go? Why did he do it in that order? I thought he had some crazy plan. Wait, how do we want to do this then? This gets all kind of awkward. I could kill Bane, guarantee a steal on armor set. So, okay, he played this and then it mirror entity, which means I believe his death rattle goes first and then ours. So if I hit, you have the potential to steal whatever. I need the draw. The potential to steal whatever he steals. I think that's correct. Let's do this. And then send these face.
Let none survive.
God, I could just send this face too. And then he's forced to make the trade. Because if he brawls and his goes off, then mine goes off. It's still better for me. We're all in, just going crazy. I changed my play up, so it might not be optimal in that, like, I could have fireballed his face, got an extra 2 points of damage, as opposed to playing this engine. But yeah, I think brawl's the only thing that saves him, and I think if both Sylvanas die, I will get the steal on his thing anyway.
Back to work.
He's gonna kill it with Whirlwind.
I've got the beast in my
BGH. Well, let's see if he gets really lucky. No. Is this lethal? Probably. 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 plus the mirror images. So, just in case my math is terrible.
Let none survive.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, we're just lucky he didn't draw a brawl, but I think it was right to just go ham there. Okay, let's do something different. Let's do something I never do. Let's play Zoo. I have not played Zoo. I streamed it once. Streamed it once ever. And one person left me a very angry comment that said, "You don't deserve your rank." And I don't know what it meant. Because we played Zoo or something? Because that was the funniest thing about it. It stuck out to me. I don't remember that many negative comments in the grand scheme of things. Oh god, the mirror. I haven't played Zoo in so long, I don't even know what I'm supposed to keep. Voidwalker and Direwolf in the Harvest Golem seems good. Potentially Argus? Holy shit. I'm gonna lose. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I got the coin. It's never gonna survive. Let's just go with it. I genuinely have no idea how to play the mirror. Anyway, yeah, it stuck out to me. The thing that made me laugh so hard about it was it the one video I made while I played Zoo. I was in gold, so I was like, "You don't deserve your rank." I was like, "Gold? Who doesn't deserve gold?" A monkey mashing their face against the keyboard deserves gold. Soulfire, if you go in second, 1 and 3 drops. Okay. Oh, well, he made a mistake, potentially. Soulfire makes sense to me. I was thinking about, throwing back for Mortal Coil. It's just that we've got, like, a really good synergy with the Golem and Argus is why I ended up sticking with it. Alright, 2 players of the highest skill, playing the highest skill cap deck in the game.
Why do you war? It's time for a little blood.
Okay. Thing could be a little dicey. I gotta imagine it's these two. We do have the coil for that, though, so I think it's fine.
Why do you war?
Boy, yeah, this brings me back. Because I did play Zoo when it was first a thing, way back in the day. You know, Control Warrior was my jam. I could never make Paladin work, could never make Priest work. So I did learn a lot playing this deck. I got no shame in admitting that. This really is like a blast from the past. So it's probably the best deck if you learn the game. Yeah, exactly. Helps you learn the cards, it helps you learn, you know, when do you trade, when do you not, all that kind of stuff. It gets a lot of hate, and I understand why. It's not the coolest deck in the world. Frustrating to play against. I do think it's very good for learning. Yeah, value trading, tempo, board control, even just the very most basic thing, like forget about placement of stuff and when do you play this or that. Just knowing when do you trade versus when do you
need a blessing?
when do you start sending things face. Like this guy should almost certainly trade, and he does not. Gets hate because it's so efficient. So efficient, and yeah, I think also just frustrating to play against, right? Nobody likes to play against the deck.
Do you need a blessing?
I kind of think do I want to even taunt this? I don't think so. I think I actually just Argus and hit. And then if this gets the buff, it's so good. I know he's got a lot of potential to do an extra point of damage. Problem is Mortal Coil against this. That's what you're playing around. But the 3 attack trading here. It's very questionable. But he's going to make 2 hits. No, I think I'm still going to go ahead and do this. If you want to send it... What? Learn to Huntard. I had to say it out loud. Yes, if you want to go face, Hunter is the place. That's what you're saying. I got you. Alright, we can afford to tap you. Boy, that was like solving a Da Vinci's Code level riddle for me.
Get in there and fight, maggot! The breach!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I think I want to buff this and then make that trade. That was a mistake to play that. For some reason, I was thinking of buffing the Golem and it surviving, but I should have played the Argent Squire instead of this because I didn't actually need the extra damage with the Shattered Sun move. That's my mistake. Look at this. Playing Zoo wrong. What a joke. This is interesting, though. Okay.
The light protects me.
It's actually really funny to make that mistake. I think I hit there, I buff this, and then Doomguard in. Buff this, hit, yeah.
Get in there and fight, maggot! Suffer my wrath! Who dares? The breach!
Seems good. We'll have Alchemist and Priest especially. In Priest, that's interesting. I always felt like this was the best classic deck for Alchemist. It is fun. It's so satisfying. Oh god, that scared me. So satisfying to hit a Doomsayer with it. Like, could not get any better. Alright, we've got 8 damage. I don't want to tap because I don't want to die to Soulfire. I don't think you use that here to push damage. So if you can throw some kind of taunt, I might need it. We'll see. So activated for pain and death. Oh, I suppose, eh? Yeah. 3, 5, 6 more damage. Hey, look. We win the game. There, we won the game with you. I feel sufficiently dirty. I can put it away and play something else. Man, this was supposed to be like a challenging way to get to legend. You guys are not really making this that hard. I'm gonna come back. Oops, to Priest. So let me get this thing ready. But I do have to just hit the washroom. Maybe grab a quick bite as well, because my stomach is rumbling. So just give me a minute. Be back and we'll queue up some more. Alright, let's go.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay, what do we want to do here? I say we start putting Millhouse in every deck. What do you think, chat? Is there a moderator in chat? Someone want to ban this Flashgate guy? This might be a fine keep. I actually don't know what I want here. The one death is pretty nice. I think I am gonna keep it. I kind of want some 6-cost cards and stuff. Don't like this against Druid, but I guess it's fine. Don't want to run that out into Wrath. But yeah, this isn't really able to secure like early board control. So I think you just want like hyper efficiency basically. Awesome. Priest's favorite card to deal with. I'll put that out just to contest. It doesn't really do much because I can't do that and shoot in the same turn, but honestly, just getting damage on that is fine. That's a great draw. Of course, it could just get swiped and die, but we could do that. Coin shoot next turn. That's a swipe. Oh, it's a rat. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get Reg out, but can't just let shit sit on the board here. Circle would have been real nice too. Oh god. I can't believe that. Sitting on 5 men and watching a Reg pop onto the board. He's already on combo, man. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can kill the Reg, but, like, it doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? You kill the Reg, and he's still left with a Drake, and, like... Alright. I feel like I need to kill this and taunt shit. It's gonna be a very weird looking play. So I could have killed it with like the Farseer too. This, the horrible wall protects us from combo and Reg. I mean, somewhat protects us.
Where shall I strike?
I'm actually surprised he didn't charge in. Oh my god. Well, I'm looking pretty dead here. I mean, you can draw if you hero power or Farseer, but I think you just try to live a turn from swipe or something. Try to play your own Reg. Hope that somehow these are all dead cards. Alright, we wants to really kill that Sandman. That was about as bad as a game could go. Alright. Don't even need to swap any cards out to make that shit horrible. Let's do another one with Priest then. Which is unsatisfying. So I might as well do some YouTube management while I'm here in the queue. Nothing fun for you guys, but I gotta prep stuff for these videos. that right? Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. These long VODs that I export to YouTube. This one is almost 9 hours, and it's been processing for almost 48 hours. But like, it's not proportional to the length that you put out. It's like exponential when it's longer. There's something so oh, I need to keep that for sure. Something so inefficient about how YouTube processes videos. Because yeah, like a 1 or 2 hour video might take like 2 hours or something to process, and then like a 4 hour, 5 hour video will take like 12 hours, and apparently an 8 or 9 hour video takes 48 hours. It's just ridiculous. I'm tempted to just publish it anyway, because it might be like partially in HD, but I don't know, I do feel bad putting anything out. It's not like truly if it ends up looking all grainy, you know, it's just ugh. It's terrible. Okay, I could put these two out and try to hope to like hit, but there's a potential for Acolyte stuff as well. I think I'd rather just Farseer to contest the Acolyte. Yeah, seems fine. Good to get something done. Obviously it just dies to War Axe if he's got it, but still think it's okay. Really? A shield slam on a Farseer? I gotta say, I don't think that's correct. See, wouldn't you have loved to shield slam this engine, my guy? Let's draw. And put out a pyro. Yeah. Kind of surprised he's done basically nothing here. Any control warrior today? Possibly. It is in the mix. Oh, that is so sad. It is in the mix. Maybe we do one afterwards. After this game. I wouldn't mind that. This might be one of the better Holy Fire targets. And then, problem is it procs the pyro. If we Holy Smite, we can Cleric Heal, run the pyro in. We can also circle, double draw. Yeah, I think I like this. Hold on. So we do this. Oh, it's actually like triple draw. Okay. Guess we'll heal that. I'm probably gonna run this in regardless. I'll leave the other pyro. I think we just want lots of draws there. I'm not that worried about the body. But yeah, I'll do a control warrior game right after this. I feel like you were asking about Hearthstone on a different day. So if that is the case, I'm happy to do it now. Holy Fire here is kind of poop too. I don't really have much else to do. This engine just dies. I guess I will. It's really nice on Sylvanas on an empty board, but bleh. Finally killed Margit. Only took me level 40 to do. Nice. See, lots of draw, work, and fatigue. I mean, it could bite me in the ass, but if I don't have any answers leading up to it, it's real bad. Oh, with Alex there. See, Reg can still snipe. He's down 1 shield slam. We got like BGH potential, and we got execute potential. Stripping 5 armor is fine. I'm gonna do it. It's either that, or you do like Senjin Akanai, but then you're running out Alex into a brawl. I think it's fine. Yeah, how'd you find the Margit fight? Did you actually find it like difficult by the, you know, the time you got there, or was it like, this shit's easy? The question is, do we deal with this right away? I guess we do. Like, Holy Nova's even fine here. Potentially better than Akanai. We already used 1 circle. I guess I'll go ahead and do this. And then do I want the Pyro? It's the same thing. You can run the Pyro. He's on an 18. Let's do it. Let's put some pressure on again. Margit's too strong for being the first boss, though. Got really good at reading like 50% of his combos. He's got complete bullshit combos. Yeah. Makes no sense to me from a game design perspective. These super easy single slow attacks give me a free punish, but the insanity 5+ combos give me nothing. Yeah, I mean, they really did ramp things up in this one. Like I said, I never beat Dark Souls 3. I beat number 2, I beat 1, and I played the crap out of 1, like literally 1,000 hours plus. So I always compare it to number 1. Number 1, way back in the day, was, yeah, nowhere close to that. What do we want to do? The problem is Holy Nova does damage, which isn't great. I guess you shoot hit Senjin. I just want to get that Alex out, but there's not really a rush.
Feel my pain.
I don't want to death this. There's better death targets if we can just deal with it like that. So yeah, number 1, yeah, very slow attacks. Most things telegraphed. Like I said, in this one, combos, they really seem to, right? They'll like swing and then see where you are and decide if they're going to follow up and swing more, or they just won't. And, yeah, they're much smarter, much more adaptive. So for someone who's played a lot of the games prior, see, Harrison on this is not terrible, but then he just bonks, which I hate. Yeah, someone who's played a lot of the games prior, I really appreciate it because the step up in difficulty, it actually feels new. It feels like, yeah, it's one of the first big bosses of the game, but it's open world. You can go explore elsewhere. You can go level up. You can summon that sorcerer, Rogier, or whatever to help you. There's ways around it. You could summon a friend and co-op, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I like the difficulty personally. But it is tough, and it is also preparing you for what is to come, because it's only downhill from there. Okay, what do I want to do? I can steal with the Shadow Priest. Again, Harrison's still decent. Akanai Circles shoot quite good. There's not a lot of great other targets, but it leaves a 3-1. He just hits. Don't necessarily need to draw either. This is his first axe. I could do it later. I think just this steal is maybe fine. Nice and slow.
Let me change your mind.
Well, we'll just go with that for now. Thing about this game is that this boss is all over. It's more draining. Yeah. You knew going into the more linear Soul games that there's a set number of bosses at a pace you'd expect. Yeah. Yeah, I still love it too. Even had one bullshit combo which I memorized that gives no punish at the end. Yeah, there are some that just don't. You just have to dodge. Your reward is just not dying. But I just actively hit traded in the middle of it. Right. Yeah, and sometimes hit trading is worth it. But sometimes I even go to hit trade and I can't even pull that off because some of the combos are just like too quick. Every single boss I found before was killed in the first 5 attempts, so not really a challenge. Yeah, the ones before, obviously it depends where you go with it being open world and stuff. But most of them not that crazy, but yeah, just like you're saying there, Situa, it gets bonkers. It just keeps getting harder and harder. Alright, we got a nice Holy Nova. Do we follow it up with anything? I don't want to do like Naked Akanai. I bet if I Holy Nova, he rags, right? That's my thinking. I don't want him to shoot a guy. I guess Cleric is actually probably good here. Had it kills it with the axe and then rags, and then we Harrison Death, or it eats a rag shot or something. This is obnoxious though. We have jack shit to deal with, you Sarah. Where's that crazed alchemist?
Right away.
Well, I guess we're hunters now. I don't know. But yeah, no. Having played more of the game, I do think I think Margit is actually a good. It's a good introduction to what the rest of the game has to offer. Okay. Boy, this Ysera is an issue. Ooh, but, okay, hold that. So, I don't think it's worth Sylvanas and then deathing your own Sylvanas, especially if you hit the Drake. It's like not that great. But plopping it down could be real problematic for him. Super unlikely to run his silence. We've only got like 5 damage if we did everything, so you can never like guarantee a steal on you, Sarah. Would I ever draw? Like, I don't think so. We've got like all of our big stuff except for Cairn.
Quickly.
We're getting close. Like, it could end up being a fatigue thing. It's the only question. This is super risky. It might bite us in the ass. I'm doing it though. We do get Cairn right away. This is the one card I want left. Let's try and one-handed shield again though. Use Ashes of War to boost them. Yeah, I haven't been playing with Ashes of War. I gotta explore that system more. It's actually really strong, but you'll stick with Halberd since it deals double the damage. Yeah, that's fair. I'm curious how. Oh wow, how you find all the shield gameplay. Now I think we can guarantee a steal on Ysera if we want, but do we want to? This is weird. Right, because I can Holy Smite, Death, hit. He's still got targets left, which is a little bit worrying, but I get to plop down his 6-drop. I think it's good. Death.
Let none survive.
Smite. It's a little bit open to brawl. I think he's got his executes. Jeez, we could try to... You know what's better? This is just better. This is actually so good. He's got to do something else to make execute work. Shield is 1 Ash of War that makes your block insanely strong. Can even block bosses. Interesting. Yeah, I think great shields are supposed to be real good. This might just be dead. But I haven't really gotten to test them. Oh, this is the brawl. Come on, Ysera. Hell yeah. I guess he still executes it. It's fine. He's probably going to execute whatever came out of that. It actually makes no difference. That's fine. We drop these 2 and ignore that, I think. I think another draw is just suicide. Pretty good shield now. If you slap on the Ash of War, block costs like 5% stamina. Yeah, that's
I have
enough.
no time for games.
Seven damage. I don't know. I think we maybe play something out though. It can't be a Harrison. It would have to be a Blade Master. He's got another execute. Alright, it's a little wacky and wild. I don't want him to be able to kill this without like a Whirlwind or a Taskmaster or something. Probably just have another Brawl. And this is threatening a bunch of damage. Does run 2 Brawls. That's unfortunate. Dang, I think that's game then.
Is there trouble?
Right, like looking at the deck now, I don't see how we deal damage, and yeah, now we're deeper than he is. We'll do a last minute desperation play. Right. Take that away. You heal up. And you, even if you throw that, you hit. Nah, you're dead. You're dead. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's interesting. The what do they call it? The guard counter or whatever. All right, we'll do some control warrior. Just for Gagarix. Oh, let me change the deck list up. Let's see, everything's still processing on YouTube. Perfect, great, awesome. Yeah, like the 2 VODs I have after, even one of them is like a 7-hour VOD. Is doesn't even make sense. How is that processed, but the 8-hour one's not? This is new looking. Let's go with that. Alright, you might hear me talk in the background for a second. Just ignore that. I'm gonna see if this thing is lying to me. Sometimes, it is not lying. This thing is really not in HD yet. Wow. I've had it before where it lies to me about not being in HD. And you open the video up, and it's like, I don't know, it looks fine to me. Uh-oh, a moment too late. Oh, sorry, maybe it was on the other tab. What card are we changing? You can change it from any deck at any time, so, flash it, I will honor it after the game. But sorry if that got in before the queue, and I just didn't have OBS up. Did you kill the Ash of War merchant in the starting zone? No, I didn't. Have a guess what he might want? Don't encourage it. Don't give him any ideas. No, it wasn't you. It's caught in two minds. Perfect. Yeah, I killed one NPC, and I don't even understand what's going on with that NPC, because I found the NPC. We're going to be playing Elden Ring after this, and I'm going to go over it all. But I found the NPC. It's like a sorceress. I found her, and then later found her like chained up in some basement thing, and I was trying to break her free, and then I killed her. It was a big mistake, but I think it's the same one. Maybe the names are just really similar. So I'm going to try to go back and find them. But that's like the only NPC I've maybe killed. And I swear it was an accident. But one of the few times I think I'll actually shield block instead of being hyper efficient with that. There's a lot of good stuff we could draw into for next turn. It's fine. But yeah, generally, if you kill NPCs, you get some pretty cool stuff. But it can lock you out of stuff too, because sometimes like merchants will get new stuff in their shop, or maybe they're needed for something later. So I'm always hesitant about killing people, but yeah, they do. They usually drop most, if not all, of what they were selling. So. Probably gonna slam that. Again, I think the draw is just pretty good here.
Strike.
And then the Drake is questionably good. I mean, if he doesn't have an Earth Shock, the body's amazing, but yeah, probably the worst class to run it against. So we'll go Sunwalker. Maybe he ends up like trying to silence that or something. Would suck if there's some Ashes of War you can't get anymore. It's possible you can lock yourself out of stuff, but I will say they do a really, really good job, like a surprisingly good job. Okay, we're getting hexed. Of making sure that there's like backup options for just about anything. So like farming gear is a really good example. If you're like, oh, my crafting materials or whatever, it's like, don't worry about it. Somewhere in the game, you'll be able to get infinite crafting materials, whether it's through farming stuff or like a shop later will start to sell it from like a merchant you haven't found. It's almost always the case, but not always. I feel like I'm going to do some crazy shit to blow this board up. I don't like that being alive, and I don't like that being alive. I actually think I'm going to like Drake, slam, execute. It's a big investment, but we've got so much big stuff afterwards. He's going to die to Earth Shock if he's got it, obviously, but I don't want the bubble getting popped by this stupid thing with the Flame Tongue Totem. I don't know, maybe that's too much of an investment, but whatever. How to get the Platinum Ragnaros. If you get every legendary classic card, it unlocks Platinum Rag. Or I think they call it Diamond or something, but yes, that's how you get this guy. Yeah, now Rag, not so cool, so we just do that. Uh-oh, and then we got playing a game with a deck your choice. Well, hey, at least this is before somebody completely ruins the deck. I think we go full meanie swap Grom for a Wisp. Okay. And then, yeah, what deck am I playing on? I'll make the swap before I play the deck. But there's also something really weird about that NPC. Sometimes he visits his HUD, he's not there. And then a huge demon spawned. I don't know about the demon part of things. That's interesting. He used one hex. I kind of don't mind Alex here. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea about the demon. There's not a lot in the game that I've found that that seems reliant on time of day. I don't know if maybe he was a time of day type thing, but I'm pretty sure he's gone for me. And if I'm not mistaken, I might know where he went, but I can't actually remember if it's the same guy or not, or just somebody who looks similar. But I won't like spoil that or anything. I'm just gonna go for some lucky rag shots. This kind of shaman does very well against control warrior. Not great, but not officially the worst. Open to the chat, take the first answer. Here's your chance, chat. First one to choose a deck. I'll play a game of it right after this. And keep in mind we're gonna have a Wisp instead of a Grom pretty soon. Okay, this is probably the best card in the whole matchup, but he has a taunt totem, so I'm sad. Kind of feels like that's the guy that transforms. Oh, maybe. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe even something like that, like at night. Sounds like a werewolf type thing. Can we just draw Taskmaster and win? It'll be the last time that this card is good. No taunt, no taunt, no taunt. Fuck you. Alright, a brawl into a Taskmaster. We're running double brawl. Oh, please, brawl. Please, RNGesus. Can you change your mind? Sure, I haven't made any changes yet. By all means. 4, 8, 11, 14. I mean, we're so screwed anyway. Put Adventure Co. Mercenary instead. Ooh, I like that more. More creative than Wisp. But also complete fucking dog shit. Alright, alright. Alright, chat. What deck are we playing next? I'll make the swap. First come, first serve. As we're getting locked out of plat. Oh man, this makes this deck so bad. Your fault for making it too expensive. Got some Shaman with Alec here. I do. You want to see? Adventure. I don't think we'll have a problem. I think it's starting slow. I think you guys are like, oh. Oh, Satur's changing one. Alright. What do you want, Satur? I'll hold up for a second. Take out Slam and put in charge. Okay, okay. Can play that with the Venture Co. Mercenary. Right, a sick combo. But I can already see I'm not going to want to play very much Warrior. Charge is 3 mana? That's how little I know. Okay, we'll do that and upgrade it. Alright, I'm taking that as a... I want to see some Shaman. Okay, delete that. We delete that. And then we rename this. It's our new Control Warrior. And then we're playing some mid-range Shaman. Alright, well thanks for killing my favorite deck. Making it absolutely terrible.
Versus Valir.
Shall we
for Doomhammer.
Yikes. Well, there's the card you wanted to see. I don't think we want to keep any of this to start. You're welcome, boss. Yeah. Well, that's what you get. This is my... It's the way I give back. You guys have been here for long enough. Now you get to watch me suffer. Boy, did we coin a loot hoarder? We've actually got a good amount of stuff that we want to coin. Then you get, I think you actually do, because you probably hero power hits, you play, then he plays a 3, then you lightning bolt. Either play something or totem. And then hopefully get into your bigger stuff. It's just really awkward with a hand like this. You do want these draws. Jesus. Like, what is this? And we don't even have Nat Pagel out there, the best card in the entire game. Nat Pagel. Fuck. It's an Earth Shock target, I guess. Now, do I hero power or do I flame tongue? There's not a lot of benefit to flame tongue. I think you get to follow it up with a taunt, but no, let's stick with this. Because we're not a very racy deck. We don't have like a lava burst or anything like that. If we did, I'd maybe be more inclined to try to beef that up or something. I'm pretty sure, yeah, whatever totem. Oh, okay. A real cool line. It's gonna die. Nat Bagels. That's correct. Nat Bagels. It's actually spelled wrong. What do we do here? Hero power, flame tongue. You definitely roll spell power and then you just blast them. Perfect, perfect. I hate this so much. Kinda wish I didn't do that and I just pushed damage now that I think about it. Still gonna do that. It's at least healed at hero power range. There's still a million things that kill that though. If he swings and hits it, no, it's probably SI, right? Yeah. See, the other way we could have like pushed 7 damage and tried to kill him with lightning bolts at some point in Alec here. But I guess this is okay. I think we bolt this. We flame tongue. Not real keen on getting this out. If he's got a blade flurry, he just kills it anyway. Taunt's not bad. Let's see if he's got gadgets in, but I do think if he's got Blade Flurry, this is probably enough of a board where he'd play it. And then I guess we heal back to 30. Yeah.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Well, good Earth Shock target. I think we roll, hope it's spell power so you actually kill it. I don't want to lightning bolt it, I'll say that much. Yeah. Not great. Crypto pumping a bit today? Yeah, it is. It's been pumping a bit. Actually, for the last little while. Bitcoin's doing quite well. The other stuff hasn't really followed as much as like it proportionally was at. I don't know how to describe it. Like since Bitcoin was at this kind of mark before, this 44K-ish. Jesus Christ. Other stuff is still much lower than it was at that time. But it's okay. I think we Akir here and just push 6. We've got Rock Biters to potentially do more. The thing is, it's like actually good with sap. Right? Like he saps it, but you're like, okay, I did 6 damage. Whereas this, you can do that and hero power. You could though, you could hero power and then hope for the 50-50. It's literally a 1 in 12 though to be able to kill that. If you push 6 now and you get a Rock Biter next turn, you still don't even win. Maybe you don't Alec here. He's gonna sap it. Oh, is it 1 in 8? Oh, 1 in 4 and a 1 in 2. Oh yeah, you're right. It is a 1 in 8. I'm actually going to play like this though, because at least we get the potential to draw into Rock Biters. That's more why I did it. Yeah, it's only a 1 in 8, not a 1 in 12. Easy, easy. It's obviously not gonna last with the war stuff. Bit surprised it hasn't dropped yet after going up the past couple days. I mean, it's so hard to predict any of this stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it took a huge hit before. If the regular stock market starts to pick up, like, who knows where the war goes? Like, is it just gonna keep going and being terrible and not resolve anytime soon, or is it actually gonna start to get better? Because if things start to wrap up there, I would expect the regular stock market to continue doing pretty well. And then if that happens, I think crypto just follows. But I don't know. So many unknowns. Nobody knows how to predict this stuff. We're probably dead, but this has got to be the play. Easy 50-50. Ah, no way we die, right? Maybe he clicked that? No. Think he's got 3 damage? Alright. Man, we started, I think, with a lot of luck and a lot of pretty quick climb, but Plat eludes us. That's fine. That's all the Hearthstone I'm going to be doing today. Just starting to see chat starting to dabble in some deck choices, some card changes. I'm expecting a lot more of that as things continue for this ladder climb. We'll stick with this. I think I'll be back with Hearthstone tomorrow as well. So I'm going to pivot over to Elden Ring now. Play it for a while. Probably do a similar thing tomorrow. Start with Hearthstone, go into Elden Ring. But on the 3rd, it's very up in the air. I've got my 3rd shot, my booster shot for COVID scheduled, and those things always just absolutely crush me. Not even just the COVID one, it's just any vaccination. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think it's I'll have to check the time again. I think it's like early afternoon. I'll get it. Maybe I'll come back and stream a bit. If I do, it's probably not gonna be Hearthstone because it actually like requires my brain. Elden Ring is very hard, but at least it's a single player game. I can just die in a whole bunch. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling and that kind of stuff. It's number 3. Number 4 from my girlfriend. Number 3 from me. She got one while she was in Korea, and I just locked myself in. So yeah, appreciate everyone watching the Hearthstone stuff. Wrap up the